Andy, great to
Hi,
see you.
Andy.
And then bring on the
Hi.
Protenics as well. Okay, there we go.
Not that one, but the other Protenic.
Oh,
The other Protenic, right? Yeah,
oops.
that's right. So I
So,
just wanted to go ahead
yeah,
and introduce you a little bit, Andy. Is that
yeah,
okay?
yep.
Okay, well, Andy started folk dancing under the guidance of her parents, Marianne and Connie Taylor. And I have to say, Andy's first appearance at the San Antonio Folk Life and Dance Festival was in her mother's tummy. That's how often Andy has been showing up to SAFDF. They were the co-founders of the Folk Arts Center in the Northeast, and her mother Marianne was on the Stockton staff quite often, many times. And Andy is a certified Scottish country dance teacher and country dancer, and she teaches international dances through the Dance Collective and Mass Movement and Ballet Rocks. She is the artistic director at Lados Folk Ensemble. That was her father's group. And here Andy will teach a unique group of dances from Carpathian Europe, collected in the 1890s, that she learned from Michael Protenic.
And
And
we know,
this was
and we know,
rediscovered again in 2009? 2009, I think, right?
Started really in 2006, just to go through the notes. I had them in order by 2009, and then it was the search for the music.
and we know Mike from when we come down to Princeton to dance, he's a real authority there. So we're really looking forward to this session. Let's
Once
let's
upon
go.
a time. Okay.
So everybody, Mike and I were introduced by Debbie Rudin. I was doing my Tuesday Zooms, and she said, "You got to meet this guy. He's got all these amazing dances, and he needs them to be taught. And so you have to talk to him." And I was introduced to Mike and to Kathy, his wonderful partner in life, and they are amazing people. I have had the joy of being able to visit them, but I get the joy of visiting them once a week on Zoom. Mike's dances are wonderful. Mike's got a long history of folk dancing, and both of them are wonderful dancers. I have been absolutely gifted the ability to learn from Mike, learn about this region, learn these dances, and I'm excited to share them all over the US this year. I'm going all over the place, and October of next year as well. So, Mike,
Um,
hi.
how you doing? We're ready to go, I guess.
Okay.
I'd like to do a little bit of an introduction to the region, to how the dances were collected and everything else. So if you bear with me, I have written all this down so that I don't miss a thing. All right. Basically, my major interest has been the Carpathian region and the Rusin people who live there. The Rusins are a unique group of people who live particularly in the Carpathians, but there are several offshoots. Mainly now, their population falls within Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, Ukraine, and the Maramuresh district of Romania. There is, however, an offshoot in the Bachka region of northern Serbia. They have collectively formed themselves into a unique ethnic population, and they are now being recognized by Serbia as a distinct minority with certain autonomous rights. Um, the main region now, however, is the Carpathian Mountains. That's where 90% of Rusins still live. The Carpathians flavor the cultures that they embrace. It's the least known frontier of ethnic identity in Europe, and one of the few ethnic regions that has resisted assimilation in Eastern Europe. Now, the following dances are unique and show a pattern of fusion with the surrounding cultures. And that's one of the things that does make them unique. These are not pure ethnic dances, but rather the result of these people living amongst others. The Rusins themselves are an ethno-linguistic group. They're related, but they have several branches reflecting different influences and original traits. The Lemkos are the largest group. They are living among the southern Polish towns and villages, but they stretch all the way to the Ukrainian towns of Lvov and Ivano-Frankivsk. They have been in that region for hundreds and hundreds of years. Just to the east of them, in the northeast, are the Boyko people. They are also Rusins, and they live predominantly in very far eastern Poland, Belarus, and in parts of the Ukraine. Next, we have, in Slovakia, the Prešov or Prešani Rusins, who live on the southern border of Poland and in the western border of Ukraine and along the Hungarian border with Romania. The most southern are the Hutzels.
Can you put your map up? Take my face away.
Oh.
Put up his map so people have an idea of what he's talking about.
Okay.
We can leave you up and put the map up.
Okay. Terrific. Okay. That's our map of this region. B is the Lemko. C are the Boykos. The A region, and where most of the dances I learned came from, are in the Prešov region of Slovakia. D are basically the Dolinians, who have their own dances, but I haven't learned as many of those as I'd like. Soon enough, I will. All the way down in the right corner of the map is the letter E, and that is where the Hutzels live. Although the Hutzels do not like to call themselves Hutzels. They are self-identified as the Górski Ludy, or mountain people. Now, since that's a mouthful, generally most people around them call them Hutzels. However, that term is really a Romanian term meaning thieves. And I could get into that history, but that would take too long. Basically, they were recognized as being people who stole wagon trains going through the mountain passes. Not everybody involved in that, so the whole population shouldn't be blamed. The Rusins do not have their own homeland in any sense. They're recognized as a separate ethnic group only in Slovakia and Hungary and Yugoslavia, or in Serbia, rather. And therefore, they're almost swallowed into the larger cultures around them. As a result, they've gotten pretty short shrift in the dominant cultures. They were only noticed up until the 20th century among university intellectuals who were interested in the exotic and primitive people nearby, attempting to gain favor among the Rusins for one nation versus another. As we see in the Balkans and other older villages in Western Europe, many dances were sung, and many were played by various traveling bands and some local musicians on whatever instruments were available. Of course, many tunes were lost during the particular history of this Carpathian region. Just as in this period of our current time, music and melodies come into and go out of fashion with the passing generations or with changes in taste, the music accompanies these dances is more modern, with a few reflecting the older layer of music. I tried to keep the older layer as much as I could. The music was chosen to give the flavor for the energy and the spirit of the dances. These dances are a symbol of cultural sharing and interplay that was the best side of this region. Now, my grandfather Johann passed them on to my father, and he passed them on to me. I learned them from the age of 15 to about 21 by going home to visit him after I went to college, and he would shove a couple of these dances at me. I dutifully wrote them down, and then I immediately stored them away, thinking, I'm a Balkan dancer. I'm not going to be able to get into these until later. However, They resurfaced 40 years later when I went through my notes and I thought, why did I not do this? The dances were not so much collected by Johann as they were gathered, somewhat like field flowers. He served in the Austro-Hungarian army during the period 1893 to 1903. He was originally from the village of Hoverla, and if we could show that map on the screen, that would be map 2. That zeroes in on that little piece of area in the circle, and the dot inside is actually the village. It's about 200 people now soaking wet. It doesn't have many. And the village just literally goes up the side of the river valley to the mountains. It's a herding area. They do some herding of livestock, cattle, a certain cattle that grows only in that mountain area, sheep, and of course, horses. The main thing that they do outside of that is woodworking. They can do lumbering, and they also do artistic woodworking that is much prized around the local region. Johann did all of that until he was drafted into the army at the age of 17. He was trained to be a sapper. And now a sapper is a person who learns how to set explosive charges, mostly for the defense against an army attacking. So he would set them out in the field before any army would attack. But eventually he learned how to also do tunnel mining and learned how to blast in tunnels and therefore in mines. It was the job that he got when he got to the United States and came to the Pittsburgh region in the bituminous coal region. During that time that he was in Europe, however, there was peace. There was not a war in that 10 years he was in. So his post was calm. He was sent to various areas around the perimeter of Austria-Hungary to train other people to be sappers. And that was his main job. So he got a great extent of knowledge about the local cultural regions, and he had a great memory. He learned all of the dances that he possibly could everywhere he went. And he was also a guard at certain balls, and he learned some very fine ballroom dancing there as well. So all of that got together, and he sent it back to my father, and he sent it down to me. Contact with soldiers, even including the Russian Empire, was considered because they were often at the same border towns and joined in the events. So he even learned a few Russian dances that got into the mix. Many dances were therefore shared, and he kept them in mind. And that sharing is a very important part of this presentation. And you will see hints of other dances as we go through. Thank you very much. I'm going to pass it on to Andy and let her get started punishing you with steps. Thank you, Andy.
Mike and I have a great relationship when we're teaching together. I teach, and he will jump in and correct me as I go, so don't be surprised. If any of you have questions, please remember to put them in the chat, and the tech and MCs are looking for those questions. So as I'm going along and teaching, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. And the other thing that's really funny is Mike and I have been, because the first place that I had to teach was Stockton, mind you, it was a year ago, December, that he and I started working together. So I've learned these dances over this short period of time, and I had told Cricket, because Cricket always opened our Zoom. And I said, I'm learning these really great dances, and I really want to teach them. And she goes, well, maybe in a year or so, maybe you'll be able to come to Stockton sometime. And I said, great. And then she calls me in May after the due date of all directions to be handed in and says, we need you to come to Stockton. At which point, Mike and I frantically started writing directions and figuring out how to say things and making our way through, okay, we've got 24 dances. which 8 do you want to teach? So we've been sort of kind of throwing this together as we go along, and we're having a really good time. And I very much enjoy one weekend that I got to go and visit him and teach with him. And what I realized was when he's in the room, I tend to go along with him and then find out later he was wrong. So we figured out how we're going to go. Don't be surprised if it's a little bit of a comedic interaction tonight. So we'll just go as we go. And the first dance, and some of you have learned some of the other dances. We have chosen to teach 3 of the dances that we've already taught, that we taught at Stockton, and then we're adding some more. And then next weekend, if you happen to be lucky enough to be in California, we'll be adding a couple more to the program. So we're looking forward to teaching and sharing these dances very much. The thing that I like about them is they don't follow the patterns that all the other dances that I've been learning for years. I really enjoy that some of them just have little quirky changes to them that are not what you run into in the norm. So we're going to start with the very first dance. Lisom, Lisom. Lisom, Lisom. And on that map, if you put that map up one more time so you can see where the ABCDE is, you'll be able to see what region Lisom, Lisom comes from while I play the music so you can hear it. Lisom, Lisom comes from this B area. So this dance is used, thank you for that map, this dance is used to teach the young'uns what some of the steps are. So you've got this great beginning. I've got my blue spot in the middle. I forgot to get out my lump. So let's hope you can see that as we go along. And I'm going to start. We're going to go to the right. The hands are down in a V, and we have 4 steps going to the right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We have quick, quick, slow, step, bounce. It's a stamp that comes off the ground. You're going to find this at the beginning of each one of these variations. Now this is a called dance. I'm going to give you 4 variations. After you've gotten comfortable with them, you can call them at whatever variation in whatever order you want to. So this is the beginning. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Quick, quick, slow, step, bounce. Now, first variation. Turn by yourself in 4 steps going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. This part also repeats. Quick, quick, slow, leap, leap. Again. Quick, quick, slow, leap, leap. This is not a pas de basque where the foot crosses over. It is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, leap, leap. Beginning is always the same. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, step, bounce. Variation. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, leap, repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, leap, clap twice. Tells you the end of that variation has happened. Beginning, end. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and quick, quick, slow. Step, bounce, turn, 2, 3, 4. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Leap and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, 4. Leap and stop there. That is the very first variation. The second variation, I'm going to do a grapevine. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and quick, quick, slow, step, bounce to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember those two quick slows? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, leap, leap, grapevine. 1, side behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, leap, leap, clap. That's the end. Let's do step 1. Variation 2, one right after the other. 5, 6, walk for 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Quick slow. Step, turn. 1, 2. This is variation 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1 and leap. And clap twice. 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. Step grapevine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap grapevine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap and finish. Are there any questions or commentary, Mike? I think I keep hearing you want to say something.
Actually not. You're doing fine.
Yeah, no questions from chat either, Andy.
Terrific. Now we're going into variation 3. The first variation is a turn that I go around myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, leap, turn. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, leap, clap twice. Second variation was a grapevine. Third variation is also a turn to the right, but you're traveling along the line direction. 4 steps. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. Step, bounce. Turn in the line of direction. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap and leap. Turn. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, clap. Ending of variation number 3.
Okay, a couple questions from chat. So first of all, in the earlier variations, the circle is moving out of the line and then coming back in. Is that right?
Correct. So my first one is a turn, like a turn solo, a turn single in English. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, second question is, another question is, what's the hand hold?
Hands are down. When you turn, you can put your hands on your hips, but you only get that for a minute. Leap, leap. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, leap, clap, take hands. Because when you're doing those 4 steps, when I do the grapevine, my hands stay connected. Side behind, side in front. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, leap. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I let go when I clap and take hands to start again.
Perfect.
Great. Fourth variation. Always starts the same way. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. Step, bounce. 8 steps to the right. Side behind, quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, leap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, leap. Finish it off. So I'm giving you 4, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the way the dance, those are the variations. You get to change the order in which those variations are done. What you hear in the music is the leader calling out what is the next verse. But that is a verse. It does not mean what the step is. So they're calling something in the dance. They're not calling the name of a dance. But what you would say is what you would say is the words at the beginning of what the verse of the song is. But then you would say grapevine. So that everyone knew what was coming up. So in this, you'll hear them call the first words of the next verse. But what I'm going to call out is what is the variation I'm doing. And I'm giving it to you in English. I'm not trying to make you learn it in Russian. So I am going to teach you the first thing, turn out. Grapevine. Turn on the line of direction. Turn, line of direction. 8. So you will know what they are as I call it out to go with you. And I'm not going to try to confuse you. I am going to just do them in the order that I've done. The ending of the dance is just after your double clap. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. Step, stamp. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, leap, single clap. That's the end. That's the 9th time through. So, variations. There's one little thing that we had this really funny interaction about. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, jump, turn. A jump, turn, or 1, 2, 3, step, bounce. You've got a choice between the two. At first it was written down 1, 2, 3, heels to the center. And I went, what? It's not your heels to the center. It's your toes to the center. And you pivot on the balls of your feet. So you go 1, 2, 3, together, turn. That's another variation completely acceptable. Any questions? Nothing? We're going. Lisom, Lisom. It is a children's dance. It's teaching kids what are the different steps you can throw into it. So it's fun. Here we go. Introduction. Quick, slow, turn out. Turn. Clap, begin again. Grapevine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, grapevine. 1, 2, 3. Leap, clap. 1, 1, 2, 3. Grapevine. Oh, I just blew it. That's okay. We'll just keep going. Turn on the line. 1, 2, 3. Fourth version. 8, fast. 8, fast. First one. Turn out. Leap. 1, 2. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. And grapevine. Grapevine. And turn on the line. Turn on the line. 8, fast. 4, 1. Turn. And quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. 1 clap. How'd you do? Yay?
People
I
were
can see
dancing.
Good. Very good. Very good. All right.
I have one comment.
Okay.
My comment is you Scottish dancers can never stop doing full potty bars.
I felt my foot cross over only once, Mike. I was being very careful not to cross it over. My feet turn out a bit, though, I know. All right.
So, Andy, before you leave this dance, let's see. The
Yes.
question was, what's the difference between the turn in the line of direction and the other turn?
So again, the way that I teach it when I'm in a classroom, when I've got people around me, the turn by yourself is like a turn single. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm returning to the spot I began. So the first one is a turn to my right. I'm returning to my beginning place. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap and turn underneath yourself. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, leap, clap. Now, the next turn, I am moving into the space that the person to my right is occupying. So I go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. And I turn into the space of the person to my right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, move that turn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, leap. One is underneath yourself or around yourself. Return to the same position. Next one moves to occupy the space of the person to your right.
Yeah, most of the
Okay,
time
that makes
we
sense.
call that turning around your right shoulder.
It's going, you're looking in the direction you're going, but the first one is definitely taking up your own space. The next one is definitely moving into the space occupied by the person on your right. Yay?
Nicely explained, Andy.
Thank you. Yes, we're ready? Excellent. So the next dance is one Kolomijki. This is one of those dance which moves, and then it goes in place. And it moves and it's in place. There are 2 tricky steps. Listen to the music. This is Kolomijki. It is a Russian dance. Beats 1, 2, 3, 4. This is traveling. This is traveling. This is in place. Traveling. Traveling. Tricky step. Okay. I know it seems like a lot, but this is definitely, it can be done as a low impact dance. Ready? As we're going to the right, our hands are up in W's. As we continue to the right with our tail feathers in the line of direction, our hands are down. So we're going with 4 2-steps. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Outside foot starts, we go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. We back up, continuing in the line of direction. Our hands go down to V, and we pitch from the hip. So we're walking backwards with our tuchus leading. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. Turn and back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hands up. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. Pitch at the hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was hard, right? Ready? Let's do it again. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. Pitch at the hip. Back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Forward again. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. It is flat, heel, flat. Flat, heel, flat, heel, flat, heel, flat, heel. There are 8 of them. 5, 6, 7, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 8 steps total. To the right, a back cifra. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I define a cifra as side behind front, while a Padabasque step front on 2, but this is behind on 2. Right behind, left behind. So a cifra, right and left. Ready? Flat, heel, 8 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, 2, 3. Left, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. I swear someone's going to forget to take 8 steps and go, how do I get to my right? I promise someone's going to do that. Going to the right and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, 2, 3. Next part, 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 flat heels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step on the right, step on the left. And those are 2 heavy steps. And they've got weight to them, and they can sound a little bit, but don't put your foot through the floor. Ready? Heel flats, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To the right, cifra. Left, cifra. Only 4 right, left. Again, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left. Only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flat, flat. How are we doing? Sort of. One more time. Here we go.
So far, so good, Andy.
Thank you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, 2, 3. Left, 2, 3. Right, 2, 3, 4. Right, left. We all know the next step. Right, scuff. Left, scuff. Right, scuff. Stomp on that foot. Or you can do right, and left. Your choice. How much impact? Right scuff, right scuff, stomp onto that foot. So my right foot is ready to start to my right. Facing this way, and right, left. From the beginning, 8 flat heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flat. Step, scuff, step, scuff, step, scuff, step. Yay? We're going to do one slow, we're going to do one faster, and then we'll do it one more time faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flat. Step, scuff, step, scuff, step, scuff, step. 1, 2, a little faster, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flat. Step, scuff, step. One more time, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hup. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. How'd you do? Yay? Okay. We're going to do the first step again. 4 2 steps. 8 steps backward with a pitch at the hip. 4 is 2 steps. 8 steps. And then we're going to do that step with the music. Are we ready? Sure.
You got a lot of people up and dancing.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Listen for the introduction. When you hear those 4 beats, that's when your hands come up. And 1, 2, 3, go. Backing up. Forward. Backing up. Here we go. 8. Reel, 4, 1. Flat pare basque. Hold. My students all said, Andy, the second complex step is easier. Can't we flip them around? I went, no. So we start with the right foot. 4 step lifts. Step and it's a little hop. 1 hop, 2 hop, 3 hop, 4 hop, hop step. What is a real step? It goes right back, right left, and you don't move backwards. Chug 1, chug 2, chug 3, chug 4. Or you can choose not to do those 4 step lifts. Right lift, left lift, right lift, left lift, back right, back left, back right, back left, flat foot pas de basque, right 2, 3, left 2, 3. Flat footed, not this, flat footed. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 4 step lifts, 4 reels, 2 flat footed pas de basque. 5, 6, 7, go. 4, 2, 3, reel. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Flat, flat. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3. Going back. Right, left, flat, flat. 5, 6, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Flat pas de basque, flat pas de basque. How do we do? Yay?
Good.
Oh, good. All right, now, the dance sequence. 4 2-steps, hands down with a pitch, 8. 4 2-steps, hands down with a pitch, 8. First crazy step. 4 2-steps, hand down for 8. 4 2-steps, hand down for 8. Second crazy step is 4 step lifts, 4 reels back, and 2 flat-footed pas de basque. And then it's the 4s. Hands are down, forward, 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 back up with a pitch. Forward, 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 back with a pitch 4 times. And then we start the dance again. We do it 2 times through, completely until the end. And at the end, we have this wonderful moment. Whew, we get to breathe. And we sway to the right, to the left. First crazy step is slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flat, flat. Step, scuff, scuff. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. It gets faster. Yes. And then we do the second crazy step. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it gets a little faster to finish. Love things that speed up. How are we doing?
This
Are you
is
ready?
such a cool dance. Let's go.
It's a blast. Wonderful introduction. Wait for those 4 beats to bring your hands up before you get going.
just love this piece of music, and the dance is so much fun. It is so much fun.
It really is. It's a blast. I enjoy this very much. My kids love it. They'll be exhausted after 2 hours of dancing, and I'll go, just one more, and I'll put it on. They go, oh, Andy. And they go. And they're happy to go. So it's a
There's
lot
a
of
question.
And tell you a little bit of story about this type of dancing.
Yes, Mike.
In the Ukraine, as well as in any other part that does a Kolomijki, parts of Romania, they don't do this anymore. These steps are really gone. They are historical and done. The grave was probably written around World War I. But right now, they've resurrected the Kolomijki in a brand new way. It's always a partner dance, oftentimes done by couples just alone. And whenever the guy feels like it, he breaks out and starts stamping like crazy, while the woman has to stand there bored. So it's really not as much fun. These dances really had a little bit more complexity to them historically. So it's interesting.
We're bringing the fun back a little bit.
Well, they're definitely fun, I think. They're really great. The music is great. We've got 10 more minutes, Andy, so I don't know if you want to squeeze another one in or you want to review these two, right?
I think we go up.
They go to they go till 6:55.
6:55. Sorry about that, Andy. Keep going.
Yeah, so get a little bit longer. So
Thank you.
somebody had asked me if I would go through Zoriuszka. And is that okay with everybody if I do Zoriuszka? Thumbs? Anybody? Ideas? Mike and Kath are going, yes. So we're going to do Zoriuszka. I'm going to play the music for you. And I have to say, the first time we did this, Adoni had the most amazing sound system at Stockton. And as soon as I heard this music on his system, I had goosebumps over my entire body. It was absolutely gorgeous. And I love the fact that it's repetitive. It is repetitive all the way through. And the transitions are the things that matter. I'm going to stop it just so we can get in through the dance, because I could just play it all the way. Now, the pattern repeats. It goes first time, right, left, right, left. Then it goes right twice, left twice. Then it goes in with the right and back, and in with the left and back. And the way that I say it is really important. So we're going to the right, and I'm going to call the right foot the leading foot. So I'm going to my right with 4 steps to the right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. My leading foot goes back, and I rock back, forward, back, forward. Now my back foot leads me into my up rida for 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I have a step close, that's a touch, no weight, and then left, right, because I know I'm changing direction. Whenever I am changing direction, if I'm going right, I do a step, touch, and then I begin my movement to my left. To the right, one more time, 4 steps to the right. 1 and 2, leading foot goes back. Back and forward and back, up, rida, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Change direction with a closed 2 steps, go left. 2 and 3, leading foot, back 1. 2 and 3, back foot, up, rida, 2. 3 and step, touch, changing direction. Start to the right, go 1. 2 and 3, leading foot goes back. 2 and 3, up, rida, back foot, 2. 3 and 4, step, touch, change direction. 2 steps left goes 1. 2 and 3, leading foot goes back. 2 and 3, leading foot goes up. 2 and 3 and 4, step, touch, and step, close. That's your first 4, and that's done in a back basket. But what I was really emphatic about at Stockton, it's not a back basket where you're grabbing hands. You really want to think about finding shoulder blades so you're not too close together, okay? Now, the same pattern, but we start by going back. Variation, village to village. You can either take those 4 steps by step, close, or you can take 4 small steps back. So it can be right foot leading, going backwards, step and close, and step and close, or you can take 4 small steps back. This is traveling out of the circle, but then the sway starts back, forward, back, and forward. So the leading step is still the right foot. Backwards and 1 and 2 and 3 and outside foot back. Front and back up, rida, 1, 2 and 3 and 4, step, touch again, because now we're traveling to the right a second time. This is the step that changes. Heel, flat, together with a heavy step. Heel, flat, do it with me a couple times. Heel, flat, step, heel, flat, step, heel, flat, heavy, heel, flat, heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 2 of those, and that is the same as your step close. Heel flat, close, and heel flat, you sway. Out and in and out, up, rida. Up and up and up. Step, touch, we're changing direction because you've just done it twice to the right. Begin. The second part, backwards, and 1 and 2 and 3, back foot sways, I'm facing center. This is the first time up, rida, and 3 and 4, step, touch, face right, and heel flat stump, heel flat sway, 1 and 2 and 3, up, rida, 1 and 2, 3 and changing direction, step, touch, to the left, heel flat, heavy, heel flat, heavy, sway, 1. Notice I'm facing to my left, up, rida, 1, 2. That was my first time, step, touch again, continue left, heel flat, stop, heel flat, sway, 1 and 2 and 3, up, rida, 1, 2 and 3 and step, touch. We're changing direction, 2 steps. So when I talked to Mike about this, we don't want the Hungarian moving your skirt with your hips. That's not part of this. So even when you're doing the back front, you are stepping and you're not trying to move your skirt. So don't get into the hip action. When you're going back, it is 4 steps back. 1 and hands come down, 2 hands. Back and forward and back up, rida. Move on the first 2, slow down the third and step, touch. Keep going to the right. Heel flat. I'm facing in slightly, but again, I'm not pushing those hips. Up, rida, 1, 2, 3, step, touch, changing direction. I hope you're all with me. Heel flat left, 1 and 2, 3, and the sway, but don't press the hips. It's just a stepping. Up, rida, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We continue, step, touch 2 times, heel flat, 1 and 2, 3 and sway, 1 and 2 and 3, up, rida, move, 1, 2, slow down, 4, step, touch, face the center, 2 steps, hands on your own hips. We're going into the middle, and again, it's that leading foot. My right foot leads it. Heel flat, heel flat, I am swaying out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. My leading foot is my right foot. It goes back. Ball flat, ball flat, ball flat, ball flat, step. Touch, 2 steps, because I'm changing to my left foot. Let's do that this way, and then I'll give you the variation. Into the center, heel flat, please. Heel flat, stop. Heel flat, sway, no extra hips. Thank you, right foot back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Step, touch, 2 steps. Left foot in. Heel flat, back 4. Easy sway, no extra hips. Left foot back. Ball flat, ball flat, ball flat, ball flat, step. Touch, 2 steps to finish. Now, here's where the turn comes in. Are we doing okay? Are there any questions anywhere?
I think we're okay. Yeah,
Good.
we're okay.
So everyone remember, if my right foot is leading, going in, it's my right foot. Heel flat together, heel flat back, right foot, 2 and 3 and 4. My right foot goes back and I pull that shoulder back. And then you have a step touch and 2 steps. Left foot goes in, heel flat, stop. Heel flat, back sway, 1, 2 and 3 and left foot back. Turn to the left, step, touch, 2 steps. So I often have questions about where am I facing for what? And I hope that I answered a bunch of those questions in the process. Yes?
It looks like everybody's good. Not as heavy as a stomp.
Not as heavy as a stomp, meaning you're stepping with weight, but you're not crashing through the floor. All of the steps in these dances, which I love, is that they're a heavy step. They carry the heaviness of earth, but they are not crashing, if that helps to make a distinction.
Okay, and one more question. For all 3 dances, would men and women be dancing together in the same circles? Good question.
Originally a woman's dance, this dance is done by everybody. But, some people choose to separate. Some people will be welcome to dance together.
Yeah, they're looking at what kind of shoes would the dancers wear. I don't know. Are they wearing heavy boots? I'm guessing they're mountain people.
I can answer that. This is a village in the Hutzel region. They don't wear boots. They have no boots. They don't have heels. They don't wear heels. They usually have very thick socks, something like Bulgaria, very thick socks to keep the legs warm, and something akin to a ponce, although they're not as fancy. They're really rough shod. And therefore, when they're doing any kind of stomping step, it really doesn't come across as loud because they're doing it on the ground and the grout doesn't reverberate like a floor does. So the idea is that you don't want a lot of noise here. What you want is the emphasis of, if you wish, making the ground remember who you are and that you're on top of it. That's what it is.
I love this question about lyrics. This is supposed to be a medieval song. It is supposed to be Ukrainian, but might have Polish.
Kuban, actually. It's Kuban Cossack in origin.
Kuban Cossack.
It was discovered among them first. It has traveled all the way throughout Eastern Europe in order to get to the Lemko region up in Poland. And the group that did it is a Polish group from Warsaw. There you go.
I had a wonderful discussion with a woman who said, this is not Ukrainian. And I said, okay, but the people who it moved through the region, and it's not just one language. I mean, you can hear the relics of other languages in it because it's medieval. It's changed, and languages change, but some people get very adamant of what is its origin. And all I can say,
arguments about ownership, and these dances are shared. The dances have evolved out of this constant intermixing of the different cultures. And on top of it, we can't go back in origin and find out where exactly it came from. There's nobody that's left a testimony and said, I made this dance. It doesn't happen. We're not choreographers in that sense. Folk material is always a community project, and it's meant to be something that everybody takes credit for.
So well stated, Mike.
onward, we're going to go with the dance.
Hey, real quick question
Yes.
that has to do with the spelling. Is it SKA or SZKA?
It is SZ in the one that we got. However, the Poles would spell it somewhat differently, and the Lemkos spell it differently than the Poles do. And they live together more or less, so you can understand the division that goes on. Among the Slovaks, it's I think it's some other kind of spelling. I'm not too sure.
Okay, so what is it that you want Americans to render in
SZ
their?
is actually the way that I discovered it, so I'm sticking with it.
SZ is great. Okay, let's go on.
And can you spell it the entire thing?
Yeah.
Spell the entire word.
Zoriuszka. Zoriuszka.
Because someone is going to tell me I wrote it wrong.
It's okay, we can move on. We've got that. We've got it.
We're going.
We'll have those bones of contention, but we're fine.
Yeah. From the beginning, everybody, we wait through the beginning. Hands in a back basket, but not locked. To the right, 4 steps go. Leading foot. Up, Frida. Step touch, reverse. And leading foot back. Up, Frida. Step touch, going back. Leading foot. Up, Frida. Changing direction. And leading foot. Up, Frida. Four steps back, hands down. Sway. Up, Frida. Step touch, continue. And 1. Up, Frida. Step touch, left. Heel flat. Sway. Up, Frida. Continue left. Heel. Up, Frida. To the center, right foot, hands on hips. Easy. Turn right foot back. Step touch. Left foot forward. Left foot back. Step touch. Yay? Good.
Okay, major yay.
Excellent. Excellent. So the question is, do we
I'll be fighting about this last step forever, but that turn step, I always end up doing it with the ball of the foot being the pivot point and the outside full foot turning around it. It's sort of like, to me, the right leg is the pivot. However is comfortable, put it this way, I am more happy with everybody getting through that turn without casualties. It's the most important part.
So your back foot is not moving.
Correct.
It is that your back foot is the one that everything else is going around.
It's the sun around which everything else revolves, right?
That makes sense. Shall we just, we've got 15 minutes. There is one other dance we'd really love to do, which is Sǎtenii dance. Sǎtenii dance is this piece of music. Play. So this dance, again, 2 steps only. 2 steps only, I promise. We're going to start by going to the right, and our hands move up in those 8 counts, and we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend your knees slow, bend your knees slow. And you're starting on the outside, and you're moving into the right of center. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, right and left, and we turn and go backwards and out as our hands go down 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, slow, and do it again. In, 2, 3, 4, slow, and slow, go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, slow, and slow. You do that twice. There's your first step, you got it. Now, the second step. It is right 2, 3, bounce, left 2, 3, bounce, right 2, 3, bounce, left 2, 3, bounce. Together, and right 2, 3, bounce, left 2, 3, bounce, right 2, 3, bounce, left 2, 3, bounce. And I'm facing the center, and I'm rotating slightly to the right and slightly to the left. And then I have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Hop, leap, bounce. That's the last part of the dance. We're crossing the right foot over. It's arida, 5 of them total. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And step on the right foot, hop, leap, bounce. It begins turning slightly right and left. Right 2, 3, and left 2, 3, and right 2, 3, and left 2, cross. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, hop, leap, stamp. And you repeat it. That's the entire dance. How are you all doing? Let's go through the whole sequence. 5, 6, 7, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Back and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and do it again. Yada da dee da dee da. 1, 6, 7, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. Travel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hop, leap, bounce. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hop, leap, bounce. 'Tis the dance. That's the whole thing. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Sǎtenii dance. Your hands come up slowly, and they go down slowly. Let's listen to the introduction. 2, 3. Slow, slow. 1, 2. Bend your knees. Bend, bend. Going out. Rida. Hop. Hop. Step. Rida. Hop. Right, to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rida. Hopping bounce. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Rida. Hopping bounce. Slowly the hands go up. And then they go down. Hands going up. To the right quick. To the right.
Când eram cu punda plină, când eram cu punda plină, aveam mândrile la mână, aveam mândrile la mână. Când era la jumătate, când era la jumătate, mă țineau ele la spate, mă țineau ele la spate. Când punda s-o golit, mă, la mândrile mă parasă.
How'd you do?
Everyone looked great.
Good. So, we have 5 minutes. Do you want to do the first one,
Actually-
second one?
You have closer to about 8 minutes.
Okay. So, shall we do the first dance again? The first dance that we did today was Lisom Lisom, the children's teaching dance. And we have 4 variations, 4 steps, quick, quick, slow, step, bounce, turn out. Second variation, grapevine. Third variation, turn on the line. Fourth variation, 8 quick steps. Lisom Lisom, Lemko Boyko regions. Yay, everybody come on in. Hands are down. 4 steps. Turn. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, leap, turn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Leap, clap. Second step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grapevine. Third step. 1, 2, 3. Step bounce. Turn on the line of direction. Leap. Turn. Fourth step. 8 quick.
Wow, cool.
All right. 3 minutes. Is that enough time to do the last one?
If you don't, unless you and Mike want to chat some more, it's up to you.
Mike, you're muted.
Good. Okay. I just wanted to have something to add, that if people are interested in any type of material related to the background of the region, its geography, its history, I've got tons. If they wish to write to me, I can send them forward either referrals to the pieces, or I can send you actual articles that would help. There's my email address.
Bring it up a little bit. Bring it up a little bit. Dance map. Dance map at nym.hush.com.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I put the email address into chat as did Nancy.
Okay.
And I'm sure you will get lots of questions and interactions. You have so much material.
Very well. I'll be happy to respond.
I don't know, Mike. I think that this is worthy of an NFO chat. What do you think?
Yes.
Well, you say the time. I'll open my mouth, as they always say.
Oh, so much gratitude to both of you. Andy is such a great and enthusiastic conveyor of all the information from your family, and what your family's collected, the music that you've selected to go along with it. It just is such a wonderful combination.
The music is the last 20 years of research by Mike to make sure that he's found the right bits of music with roots that were from the dance areas, making sure he had it. By the way, I was just at Midwinter Festival, and at Midwinter Festival, there was a woman there's, I have a Rusyn background, and they came to Minnesota, and we found that her family had a self-published book, that Mike had an interview with the author of the book, and we put them together, and their family now has all of this amazing information, all of these wonderful connections. So very seriously, if you want to really talk to Mike about the region and people who came to the United States, where they've settled, settlements here, he has a tremendous amount of information.
Yeah.
And we want to thank Andy, without whom none of this would have been possible.
With a tremendous truckloads of gratitude. Yes.
She has learned these dances so quickly, on the fly, as it were. Yeah. And without much nagging from me, she has gotten this everything.
She jumps in your boat.
She thinks.
I think Andy knows a good thing when she sees it.
Definitely.
Everything she does.
Thank you, Paul.
She does. She jumps in with both feet.
The question was one more quick step through from Andy for how to do the turn in Zoriuszka, the backwards turn, the very last turn.
Yes. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. My leading foot goes back. So if my leading foot was my right foot, heel flat, right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. I put the ball of my foot on the ground, and the other foot is going around it. Step and touch, and 2 steps, left foot. Left, 2, 3, back, left foot. 1, 2, 3, and 4. My foot goes back, and my other foot is pivoting around it. Step, touch, 2 steps. So the foot that goes back is the leading foot on each side, and that's the foot that is the pivot around which you are going.
That's great. Okay, so thank you again, Andy.